Coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports, Cardinal boys basketball opens a new era with the Randy Ooh era getting underway. 2 home games in region play against Devils Lake and Thompson. We've got the highlights. Plus, Cardinal girls basketball, a very busy week, including a home one against the #1 team in Class B, Benson County, and a home game with Thompson. Always an interesting region matchup. All of that and more coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
Carrington girls basketball with perhaps the busiest week of the regular season, and it started at home against the Benson County Wildcats.
Dribbles left wing, goes to Sienna top. Now Harper Coleman holds, drives left, gets to the 10. Harper puts it up and in. 2-0 Carrington. 2-all. Here's Anniston Hornets spinning left. Gets to 16 feet, then goes right and finds Sienna top. She's guarded by Maddock. Post entry, Mara Cooch stops, lays it up and in. Mara had a tough night on Friday. She's off to a good start. 4-2 Carrington.
Absolutely.
Spinning back left in a tie game. Here's Top against Maddock. Crosses over going left. Leaves for Harper Coleman, who fakes a 3. Drives the lane. Harper Coleman lays it up and in. And one. Hornet spins left. Gets to 12 feet. Now spins right. Finds Mara Johnson for 3. Splash. Mara Johnson with the 3, and it's 9-8 Carrington. Dribbles left, gets trapped. Johnson, a little finger roll, doesn't go. Gets her own miss. Finds Coleman, now Thiel, open 3. Yes! Cody Thiel with the 3, and it's 17-12. Here's Mara Johnson. Holding, dribbling right. Gets downhill. Johnson, a runner.
Good.
Got it. 17-14, and Mara has 5.
Good strong move.
Does to Harper Coleman, who gets inside. Kick out Johnson.
I'm sure.
A drive by Mara. Tried to go down to Coots. It does find her. She spins, fires, and
good
banks it in over
move.
Lacey Fouch.
That was a good move by Mara.
17-16. Hornet with a pass to top. Now here's Coots at 16 feet. Working her way in. Spinning, kicking. Johnson.
Good find.
Open look 3. Bang!
Yep.
Mara Johnson cuts the lead to 2 at 23-21. Second chance at it for Carrington. Coleman a 3. Off the front of the rim, a third chance. Coots up and in. What effort by Mara Coots, 27-23.
Great effort by Mara there.
4-point game, 3:25 of the third. Bank forward scoreboard, and a steal by Mara Johnson. She's got numbers up ahead. She'll stop and lay it home. 27-25, Mara with 10. Did lose it, a steal. It comes to Anniston Hornet. At the other end, Annie from left to right. Spins into the lane. Hornet gives Carrington the lead. Back to Sienna top. Back to Harper Coleman. Open look 3. Skips over the rim. Hornet, the put back is there. 32-30. Here's Harper Coleman.
Amen.
Right side, Mara Johnson. Drives the lane. Mara throws it to the left side. Top.
Hit it.
Hornet
Ooh.
fakes the 3.
Woo.
Drives. Kicks. Johnson for the lead. Yes! (33-32) Carrington. Mara actually has 13. Hornet looks, finds Top, 3 seconds. Top is fouled. Oh my goodness, they call it on the floor. I thought she was shooting. Oh, my. They call it on Maddox for 4. Oh, that was close.
Ooh.
Oh, my days, that was close.
Ooh, my heart rate just went through the roof right there. Ooh.
2.7 left. Hornet throws it in deep towards Johnson. It's stolen. Benson County wins.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
A new era got underway this week for Carrington boys basketball as Randy Huey, who was promoted from assistant coach after the 24-25 season, had his first 2 games in charge, both at home. First up, Devils Lake.
Gives up top Gregory, left side. Driving in is Max Palmer. He has it stolen. Tate Wolski to the other end. Will lay it up and in. And we're tied at 2.
Definitely a great steal by Wolski as he was able to capitalize on that steal.
Haberly, right side, guarded by Max Palmer. Down to McAloney, who lays it in. Maddox McAloney's first basket, 10-4. The junior calls the play, taking over for his cousin Josh Bickett. Pick and pop, Threadgold, deflected ball, comes to Wolski, who lays it in. 10-6. McAloney dribbling right, gets downhill and lays it home. Mac has 4 and it's 43-8. 1:10 to play in the half. McAloney to the baseline with a floater, air ball, rebound, Fee. And he has it taken away for the layup by Jamison Coots, and that is a highlight for this crowd. J-Mo gets the layup, it's 51-10. Up top, Gregory, skip it left side, a 3 for Palmer. Is gonna skip over the rim, rebound, Threadgold. Well, there's the answer. Yeah, they're gonna drop plays for him. At the other end, Wolski lays it in. He's got 6, 54-12. Maddox the other way. McAloney stops, thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. Dumps it down to Threadgold, who goes inside, puts it up, puts it in. Alec Threadgold's first basket, 57-14. Right side, a 3 for Gregory is long and taken on the run by McAloney. He's on the move left to right. McAloney all the way in, lays it home. He's got 6, 57-16. Rebound to Aberly. That was not a great shot. At the other end, it's Wolski getting downhill, spins, floats, and finishes. Tate has 8, and it's 57-18. Right side, Wolski down to Threadgold, who spins, puts it up, puts it in. Alec with 4, 59-20. McAloney drives right, gets into the lane. Mac puts it up and in. Maddox has 8, and it's 65-22. Dribbling right, Talon Merring drives left, gets downhill, puts it up, puts it in, and draws the foul. Talon Merring's first basket. Palmer dribbles right, stops. This is for the record. Short rebound, kick out. This is also for the record, and he's got it. 10 threes in a game for Max Palmer. He's got 34. It's 70-25. Devils Lake's really good, guys. I mean, really good. They win it tonight, 80-25. Joined by head coach Randy Huey. And look, there was so much pitted against your team before we even get to the gym today. They've got 2 games under their belt. Their aspiration is right the wrong of the second half against Kindred and win a state championship. You're trying to develop a team. They're not all going to be that way, and that's okay because Devils Lake is really good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They're like I told the guys after the game, I said, they're one of the best teams in the state for a reason because they are. And, they did a lot of right things. They play very, very tough physical defense. When we talk in the pregame, you talked about, you see us playing defense a lot in practices because that's what win games right there. So we need to get to that intensity. We need to play to that physicality. And slowly we're going to get there.
They hit 14 threes. Max Palmer breaks the school record with 10. I mean, when a team is shooting it like that, you do what you can, but my gosh, they were getting shots.
Yeah, no, and, we need to do a better job, too, getting our hands up in the face of shooters. I mean, there was a couple times I thought that we had our hands up on him, and he missed some shots. There was a lot of times he was wide open, though, when he was knocking those threes down, too. So, we missed some assignments, but like I said, we just got to keep working. We just got to keep going day by day and get better.
Now, one of the things that we did see that you talked to us about in pregame is when you were able to get the ball and go, it looks really good. You can tell you guys have been working on that.
Yeah, no, it was that was fantastic to see. Early in the second half when we were able to push the tempo, not necessarily push the tempo, but push the ball ahead and in transition, and but we got some rebounds out of that and stuff like that too. It all starts on the defensive end, and we were able to push the ball ahead, and we were able to get some baskets that way, and that's something that we're going to have to continue to try to get day in and day out.
I know that's not necessarily the circumstance you want it to happen in, but how cool was it to tap your son on the shoulder and say you're going in a varsity basketball game?
Yeah, you're right, though. It wasn't the circumstance we were hoping to go in on. But, it was great to see some of those young guys out there. They play hard. They're totally outmatched and outsized. But it's fun seeing them compete, and, that's how we got to keep building this thing, too, is, we just got to keep building and competing every single day.
And the next opportunity comes Friday against Thompson. You look at Thompson's team, and it's not a disrespect to them, but it's not going to be like what you saw tonight, and that's a winnable game.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's exactly what I told the guys after the game. I said, Friday is a winnable game. I mean, us as a coaching staff, we went to Thompson last night and watched them play Mayport, and we walked away from there thinking there's no reason we can't compete and try to win this game, and come away with a W. So they are not Devil's Lake, that is for sure. They're not going to light us up for 14 threes. I hope not anyway. And, but you're right. I said we need to regroup. It starts tomorrow in practice, and we need to forget about this one, and we need to move on because we have a big game Friday night.
All right, so first game as head coach. I know scoreboard aside, in the macro, what'd you make of it?
It was good. I thought early in the game when we had some intensity and we were getting some stops when they worked in transition. But it all started turnovers. We turned the ball over. I don't even want to know how many times, to be honest. There was a lot. But, when we were and had a good environment, I mean, it was fun. I mean, early in the game, the crowd was into it, and it was fun. It was a blast, and, I wish we could have sustained that for the kids. And but we're going to keep working, and we're going to get there.
Well, Coach, we'll see you Friday. Thanks for doing this.
All right, thanks, BJ.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
love, acute care, clinic.
It was back to the East Gym as Carrington took on a Thompson team that they split with in the regular season last year before winning the game with them in the regional tournament.
Against a 1v1 defense. Hornet dribbles left, gets into the paint, spins, kicks it out to Sienna Top. She's got a high ball screen from Coots. Dribbles left in the corner. Harper Coleman three. Yes! And that is a good start. 3-0 Carrington. It's Anniston Hornet right side to Sienna Top. Down to Mara Coots. 2 dribbles in. Mara has it stripped, gets it back and lays it home. 5-0 Cards. And we're tied at 5 as Addie Sage buries the 3. At the other end, Maya Nice a 3. We weren't tied for long. Maya hits another 3, her 3rd of the season. Final minute of the first quarter, bank forward scoreboard. Here's Hornet working her way into the paint, gets doubled, kick out. Sienna Top a 3, banked it in. Sienna Top with the 3. It's 12-9 Cards. Back to Harper Coleman left wing, mid-post feed, Anniston Hornet. Spins right, kicks to Mara Coots. Back to Hornet in the mid-post, spins left, fires, and gets the friendly roll. Dribbling with the left hand and leaves it for Harper Coleman, who drives in, stops, goes to Coots. Mara puts it on the deck, gets inside, lays it open in. She went right by my shack. Here's Hornet, into the corner for Nice to pop a three. Yes! Maya Nice, another three. And Carrington's lead is 20-15. Looks for Hornet. Kick out. Harper Coleman up top. Johnson. Ball fakes. Pops from the elbow. A little long. Rebound Mara Coots. Back up and in. Mara's got 7. Carrington by 3 at 22-19. And now a little full court pressure from the Tommies. Carrington almost able to break it. Now they do, and there's numbers, and Harper Coleman will lay it up and in. Harper Coleman with 6, Cardinals 24-21. Goes right, leaves for Sienna Top. She'll hold and go to Mara Coots at the elbow. Coots ball fakes, now drives inside, lays it home. Carrington's biggest lead. 28-21 Cards. Dribbles left, leaves it for Hornet, a three, it's good. Aniston Hornet with the three, and Carrington's lead is 33-25. A good cut by Hornet, she'll lay it in and draw the foul. Chance at a three-point play for Annie. Sienna Top drives left, stops, tries to go down to Hornet. What a pass, missed the shot. Harper Coleman the putback. Harper with 8, Carrington by 9 again. Johnson at the head of the key for Carrington. Right side Hornet 3, good! Aniston Hornet a 3, and it's 45-35. Hornet throws it in deep to Top. Now post entry to Hornet. Gets inside, stops, pops, and drops from 12. Aniston Hornet having a great second half, and Carrington's largest lead is 47-35. Hornet will dribble it out, find Coots up ahead. She'll lay it up and miss it. It doesn't matter. Carrington have won it. 54-46 in the regional opener. Back in Carrington, the Cardinals open region play with a 54-46 win over the Thompson Tommies. A big reason why, 19 points, including 17 after halftime from sophomore Aniston Hornet, who joins us now. Annie, that just felt like a really weird game. You had control, but it never felt like it was completely in control. Is that how it felt down there?
Yeah, exactly how it felt.
Take us through that second half. What adjustments did you guys make to get you more involved after halftime?
Well, I did ask Coach Nelson. I was like, what can I do to get open more? Because I felt like I just wasn't getting open. And she just said, you gotta keep moving the ball around and just play good defense. And that's what got us the win.
You guys played excellent defense. Kaya Hurst didn't even score until the second half. And you only gave up 6 points after halftime to Addie Sage. So you guys really had a good game defensively. What was working?
Just talking, and we pride ourselves on our defense. Defense wins games, so you just got to be firm and be confident and play hard.
This was your first region game, but they were already 2-0 in the region. So how important was this one?
Very important, and I think after our 2 losses last week and this week, it was hard on us, so we just took that to practice and worked hard and got the win tonight.
Did you think you would ever actually play a region game with all of them keep getting postponed?
No, honestly, I don't know. I'm glad we had the game today, though.
Well, now you get to go to Hillsboro on Monday. I know that's a place that you guys really want to play at again because you felt like you got the win but could have played better last year.
Yeah, for sure. They're a good team, so, yep, good competition for us.
19 points. Do you know that's the most points since a game last year? Do you know how many points and who had the higher amount last year?
I don't.
Big Sis.
I could have guessed that.
In the Kindred game.
Yep.
Yep. So most points for a Carrington player since Eden had 25 against Kindred. Congratulations, Aniston.
Thank you.
The Carrington girls pick up a region win, 54-46 over Thompson, and we're joined by head coach Andy Broughton. And Coach, I mean, when you knock your free throws down, it's a very different game. You talked to us about that in pregame, getting to the line more, and you made the most of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And, both teams very good defensively. And we had a few, first steps, get to the rim kind of thing where, maybe they're help was a little bit late and we got to the line.
You also did a really good job on Kaya Hurst, just 3 field goals.
Yeah, she's a well of a ball player, and she rebounds so well. And she had a couple rimmers early, but Harper was on her most of the night, and we had some other kids switch on and off in our rotation. But kudos to Harper to stay in front of her because she's a great player.
And Aniston told us that at halftime there was a lot of talk between her and Mara Nelson about what can I do to get more open. She ends up with 17 of her 19 after halftime.
Yeah, Annie had a great game. Hit some big shots late and went to the free throw line. Just all around game, and we have some good versatility where the defense has to guard somebody else tight. Well, it frees up somebody else, and kids look for each other. Good chemistry on the floor, and that really helps.
I know it's a first region game, but they were already 2-0 in the region. So how big of a win was that?
Well, just to, keep a victory on your home court because, going on the road is even tougher. But, we've had a great schedule. I mean, we continue to play hard teams. And on Monday we got Hillsborough, improved Hillsborough team. So we got to be ready. And this Class A division is pretty much ready every night, or you're going to take second place.
Hillsborough Central Valley, you mentioned them. Those players that had to go through the rough times that they had a few years ago are now seniors, the Peyton Olsons of the world. That's a much better basketball team.
Sure is, and they've had a number of close games, and we're going to have to rebound well. And then hopefully our shooters free up each other and we get a little inside out. I thought our inside out game today was pretty balanced. Mara Kay had some good stuff. And she went in from the elbow early in the second half. It kind of fired our team up a little bit. So we got to continue to use our offensive weapons to, keep that balance. And hey, shout out to Maya Nice for coming out and hitting 2 threes early. And that was a big lift for us.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you Monday in Hillsborough.
Thanks, BJ.
The Cardinals wrap up the pre-Christmas portion of the schedule tomorrow night on the road at Hillsborough Central Valley, 6:45 airtime on KDAK, The Cardinal on radio.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota. Here with junior co-captain Harper Coleman. Last year, a state tournament appearance, and now you're one of the captains on the team. How excited are you about this?
I'm really excited for this season. I think we can do great things.
We mentioned you're a co-captain. What does leadership look like to you?
Uplifting everybody and showing everybody how things work.
What is different about your game now from last year? You really burst onto the scene last year.
I think last year I focused more on defense, but we have a lot of seniors that are missing now, so I feel like more of offense would be useful too.
All right, last year you got to the state tournament. What's the goal this year?
Go to the state tournament again and win the whole thing.
That is junior Harper Coleman.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
After the game against the now #1 team in Class A, it was back on home court, taking on the Thompson Tommies in another region showdown.
Leaving for Wolski, back for Taylor Mering, up top McAloney, fakes, floater, got it, Maddox McAloney. 7-2, skips it right wing corner, McAloney, gets by Taylor. McAloney spins, puts it up, puts it in, Maddox McAloney. He's got all 4, it's 10-4. Mering down off the backboard. It comes back to Aberle. He was trying to get it to Hagel, but too much on it. Here's McAloney getting inside, stops, pops, and drops from 12. Maddox has 6, and it's 12-7. Conrad, his 3 is short, and the rebound comes out to Hayden Hoggle. Here comes Mehring with numbers. He finds Wolski. Tate Wolski, and a foul! A chance at a three-point play. Here's Tate Wolski driving in, banks it home. Tate with 4, it's 17-12. Down towards Threadgold. Works his way in, and Alec lays it home. He's got 4, and it's 19-14. Here's Threadgold. On the inside, turns, fires, and hits. A fadeaway for Threadgold. 23-16, he's got 6. Giving to Mehring right side. Around a screen. Taylon Mehring a 3. Long. Rebound, Ewan Aberle had it. Threadgold's got it. McAloney a 3. Finally one goes in. McAloney with 9, it's 25-19. Right side, Taylor a 3. Off the front of the rim, rebound McAloney on the run. Maddox McAloney the other way. Stops, spins, gives to Threadgold, lays it in. Carrington within 4. Driving right, leaving for Aberle. Ewan back to Taylon Mehring, who thought about a 3, didn't take it. Now he'll pop a 3. Good! Over Hippen. Taylon Mehring's first field goal of the game. It's 33-24. Here's Mehring. Stops. Pops another 3. Boom! Carrington have hit 3 in a row, and they're down 35-27. He dribbles left and gives to Adrian Otis. 1 second difference in the clocks. Otis to Wolski, down to Threadgold. Threadgold works his way in, spins right, puts it up, puts it in and 1. And he's all kind of fired up. Alec Threadgold. Chance at a 3-point play on the 4th foul on Porter Martin. Way off the mark. Rebound McAloney. Here's Mehring. Down to the post. Threadgold lays it up and in. He's got 12. 42-31. Taylor has it stolen. Taylon Mehring the other way. Mehring to Wolski. Lays it in. Carrington within 9, 42-33. McAloney stops and gives to a cutting extra pass layup from Hoggle to Threadgold. McAloney around a screen from Threadgold. Pops his own 3 and buries it. Maddox McAloney with 12, and it's 50-38. Taylon Mehring drives left, goes down to Threadgold. Kick out. Wolski an open 3. Yes! Timeout Carrington, 52-41. He made 1 3 last year. He's already made 1 this year. Heck of an effort by the Carrington Cardinals tonight, but their first region win since the implementation of 3-class basketball will wait for another night, as Thompson wins it over Carrington tonight by a final count in the Central City of 56-41. Coach, I know you don't want to lose a basketball game ever, but you absolutely can't fault the effort of your kids tonight.
I couldn't be more proud of the boys that were on our bench tonight. Our quote for the game was, let me read it to you. What defines us is how well we rise after falling. And I tell you what, if that's an indication of what defines us right there, is we're in a pretty good shape. So we're in a good spot. I couldn't be more proud of them boys. They're down on the court right now. This was a tough one.
You hinted at what you think Alec Threadgold can be for you in the lead up to this season. I know he had that great game against New Rockford. I thought that was the best Alec Threadgold game that we have seen.
Yeah, I agree. He did some really, really good things tonight. But the other part, BJ, is we actually got him the ball. So we can see what he can do. We did a nice job of that. I thought in the second half he did a lot better job sealing his guy and getting to the hoop a lot closer. In the first half it seemed like he was kind of falling away a little bit on some shots. But we talked about that at halftime, that he needed to do a better job sealing, and he definitely did that. And he got some nice baskets. We just need to get a couple other guys going for some scoring, and that's the team that we can beat.
After 23 misses from 3, I'm sure when you saw the first one go in, that was an orangutan being lifted.
Yeah, exactly. That's a ton of misses right there. I told my wife the other night after Max shot 21 threes, I said, I think I'd fall over if one of our teams shot 21 threes. Well, we definitely got her done. And we just need to make at least 10 of them, right? And no, we got some good guys shooting them, and they're going to start to fall. I mean, Taylor Maring is a really good shooter that we need shooting those shots, and they are going to start falling for him at some point here. And when it happens, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Your team is not this deep team that brings big old bodies off the bench, but I thought your physicality was superb tonight.
Yeah, I agree. I thought we played really hard. I mean, we rebounded very, very well, I thought. There was a couple stretches that maybe we were a little tired. We didn't get some box outs on guys, but that's going to happen, with playing, pretty much 6 guys all night, But, we rebounded really well, I thought, for the most part. And I honestly, BJ, I couldn't be more proud of those guys.
So it's kind of a sick, twisted question to ask, but when you go out there and you give that kind of effort and the result is what the result, is it okay for you and your staff as coaches and for your players to kind of feel bummed out that they didn't get what they deserved?
Yeah, and it's funny you say that, because that's the first thing I told the guys when we got in the locker room is, if you feel disappointed right now because we didn't get a win, that's a good thing, because you guys played your butts off out there. And, they did. They played super hard. We deserved to win that game just as much as they did. We just couldn't get some baskets to fall. We shot an enormous amount of threes. We need to do a lot better job attacking the hoop. I don't know how many free throws we shot, but it wasn't nearly enough. And then when we do get there, we got to put them in the hole. So, it's a lot of variables that I think we're going to keep getting better at. And, from Tuesday night to tonight, we did a lot of better things. And, we have a game plan up on our board in the locker room before the game and a lot of stuff written down. And I thought we did not do a very good job of that stuff on Tuesday night. Tonight, I thought we did an excellent job of doing what was on the board. But, they kind of got called out on that a little bit on Wednesday at practice. And, not having practice yesterday, being able to go through a strong game plan with them, we did a great job. I couldn't be any more proud of our team right now.
So now you get one more before the holidays. Not sure what happened today. St. John had their game canceled at the tournament in Harvey, but it's a St. John team that when you think St. John, you don't think size, you think guards who want to go fast.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. So us as coaches, we're going to go take a look at them tomorrow and in Harvey and see what and then we're going to prepare for the game on Monday. And I hope our guys rest up well tonight and tomorrow. Sunday night we'll be back at it, getting ready for St. John, and I know that we're going to have the same effort that we had tonight. So,
well, Kyle will have the call here, so I want to tell you thanks for doing this and Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you too. I appreciate everything.
One final pre-Christmas game for Randy Huey and company, and it comes tomorrow night at home against the Woodchucks of St. John. 6:15 airtime on KDAK, the Cardinal, on YouTube. Here with Alec Threadgold, and your role is even bigger than you thought it would be in the summer. You're kind of the lone post guy. How are you adjusting to that?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough this year, but definitely a lot of conditioning I'll get in shape for, so I should be ready for it in game.
Your game grew so much over the course of last season. From where you were at the beginning to the end was impressive. How has it continued to develop?
Well, just getting better every day in practice, working with the teammates, working on skills, ball handling, shooting.
What do you make of these young guys?
They're a good bunch of group, but they're going to have to learn because we don't got that many people this year, so they're going to get playing time, that's for sure.
All right. So with not many people, that brings up the question, what are some of your goals for this season?
Personally, get better, like always, but team-wise, make it past the first game in the region. It's always a bummer. Go out first game. Just got to get past that this year. Hopefully further than that.
A March run is what that sounds like, and that is Alec Threadgold.
When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hardworking partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
One final night of action for Carrington athletes before the holiday break. For the boys basketball team, they host the St. John Woodchucks on Monday night. 6:15 airtime on KDAK the Cardinal on YouTube. And then 30 minutes after that, it's the makeup game as the Cardinal girls hit the road to take on Hillsborough Central Valley at the Hillsborough Event Center. And that is on KDAK the Cardinal on radio. And we will have recaps and highlights of those games on a very special edition next Sunday of This Week in Carrington Sports.